Not too long, not too short, but precise. So I'll invite a friend, any of Mheshimiwa Jallang'o's friends who could be in the house. Please do come.
Thank you everybody who has come for this particular send-off to my friend, Gordon Jallang'o Anyango. Gordon Jallang'o Anyango, as I knew him in our house, at the house of the PS Joel Jallang'o Adem in Nairobi here. We were living here at Cathedral Road, where I first saw Jallang'o Anyango. I was still a very young boy. He was a friend of the house, one of the children of the house, just like the Honorable Dondi who has just talked here. During those days, I was still a very tiny boy, and I knew them, but they might have not known me. It is during those days, as a very young boy, that I even saw people like Tom Mboya, Robert Matano, and all those big dignitaries. During those days were the days when Luos were heard as very big people, but Jallang'o was a brilliant, young, smart, and swift fellow who was well academically fitted. So I saw Jallang'o as a kid, and I admired him just like that because he liked talking to me a lot. So when I grew up, there in between, I didn't see him for some times. Then later on, when now I was a bit youthful after finishing my O-levels, is when I met Gordon again. I could remember him, he couldn't know me because I had already grown a little bit of age, so he couldn't remember because I had already grown. So when he got to realize it was me, we started our serious friendship that went throughout our life. I personally became a very close family friend of Gordon Jallang'o Anyango. I knew Gordon Jallang'o Anyango's wife, Rebecca. Those are the days when they had just given birth to their firstborn son, Omondi. Then Catherine was born. Catherine was very young when I lived with them in Loresho. Jallang'o went through as a politician, even though I wasn't a politician by then, but I was born with my background in a political family. My mother was the daughter of Isaku Buru Raila. So I was having the background of politics, and Jallang'o liked my way of behavior and the way I articulated things. Jallang'o was my mentor. I liked everything about Jallang'o. I liked his speed, I liked his doings of things, having been a pilot. And that is what drove us together. It was me whom Jallang'o could have allowed to live together with him in the place where he lived, simply because the situation was that he liked me. So I lived with Jallang'o at Loresho. We went with Jallang'o all the way home when he was a politician. I knew everything that Jallang'o did. We would consult with him. I was very young, but he gave me an opportunity to share with me anything he was going to do, even on the platform as he was talking. I knew everything that took place about Gordon when he could clash politically with some people. Even in his place of work, he would not be happy about something, but he would share it with me, even though I was still a young boy. I knew Gordon's friends, akina Captain Owaga, Odhiambo Igo, and other dignitaries, the judges. So it was only me who could sit in Gordon Jallang'o Anyango's car and drive it. Adindo, take this car for washing. I could go with it. I could drive the Volvos. Even other, Volvo was his car. He started with Volvo when I was still just a kid. So as I stand here, when I heard that he died, because it is Jallang'o who took me to the airport when I was leaving the country for the first time for Sweden. I was going to further my education in Sweden. Jallang'o is the one who advised me on which subjects to take, how to go about it. Only that later on, things even became better because Jallang'o's wife, Rebecca, also hailed from Sweden. So I lived in Sweden, Stockholm, in a very nice life because Jallang'o had given me the picture of what I should expect. Jallang'o is the one who escorted me to the airport. I had even made music, sang about Jallang'o. I could hold guitar and sing in his praise. He was very happy with my songs. These musics, when you listen to them, don't get surprised. I'm a big musician, so I will release Gordon Jallang'o's profile on music. We did politics together, including Elisha Koki, his younger brother. We could spend even in the same bed with Elisha when politics became serious. It was during those days when Jallang'o mentored me and my feelings became as high as Jallang'o with a flight on a jet. So I'm very sorry for the opportunity. Things come and go, but Kenyans has missed a person that if he could grow up again and plan Kenya properly, the people that you are seeing here that you think are very important are not important as Gordon Jallang'o Anyango. I'm very sorry for the family. And I wish him a good journey. We will meet one day. Thank you very much.